Hallo und willkommen, ich bin Meister Lenz and you're watching Get Germanized. Why would anyone learn German?
I am bored, what should I do?
Ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
Well, that is a good question. I asked you guys the same question actually on Facebook, and here is what you said, what got you interested in the German language and culture. In the same Facebook post I also asked if it's because they have ancestors from Germany that they're interested in the language and culture. So some of them might say yes, that's why. So just so you know. I work in an international pharmaceutical company and I'm so impressed by how nice my colleagues from Ulm are. I think it's really unfair how mainstream culture is treating Germany and lots of people get wrong ideas watching Hollywood movies and being prejudiced. Glad your channel is gradually changing that. For me, music was the main reason I got into the German language, but it really became something to me the very first time I got off the train at Berlin Hauptbahnhof. That very first Currywurst at Brandenburger Tor. That's when I knew I had to learn German and come back again. That's probably the best reason I have ever heard for learning German. Currywurst. I started to learn it just because I wanted to know a third language, but I actually love it. It is more complex than English and Spanish. Plus the German culture is really different from the Argentinian, so it makes it even more interesting to me. My biggest reason for wanting to learn German is that most of my ancestors are from Germany, but I also find the language beautiful. I have lived in Germany a few years and still my German is not good, but the great majority of the folks I've met speak excellent English, even if they are modest and say they don't. I'm from Spain and study German due to my job. I am export manager and need to deal with people from Germany, Austria, Switzerland. I love learning languages actually. For me, yes, I still have family in Frankfurt, somewhere that I'm trying to locate. I've never met them, but I also got really into Bundesliga and I wanted to be able to understand German interviews. Yes, one nan is German and the other Austrian. I'm extremely proud of my heritage, proud to be part German. I love the country, I feel home when I'm there. I remember the first time my nan took me home to Brunswick. It was awesome, just to master the language and I'm there. Nah, null ancestors. Would love to visit sometime though. I like Germany because of the organized way of life, value for time, Fußballteam, gorgeous towns, Wurst, automobile industry, fun, cute guys. No, I don't know. My husband is half German, some of my family in Honduras went to university in Germany and I lived there for a year and a half when my husband was stationed there. I'm already bilingual, I always wanted to learn 2 more languages and there are more than a few good reasons in my personal life to learn German. So I'm learning German. I was listening to Rammstein since I was 4 or 5 and grew up with their music. That's when it started. I hated my parents for not living in Germany. The language accent is really hard. I would potentially like to do grad school there one day. If not possible, there are many companies in my field based in Germany, so it could still be useful. I just love your country. It feels like I'm from there, from a past life. I love Prussia and Germany from Italia and want to learn German because of the anime. I always loved the way the German language sounded. Short answer, Wacken open air and good beers. Makes you smarter. I don't have ancestors from Germany. I guess it's just a general interest I had to learn another language. Why not German? It also helps because in the past when I wanted to read journals on Egyptian history, a huge amount of them were written in German rather than English. My mom even gave me digitized versions of journals on a flash drive for Christmas once about varying fields of history, and a few were in German. I knew absolutely none at the time. That's one reason. I just returned from Epcot in Disney World where I spent a lot of the time in the German village. It was so much fun speaking Deutsch with people from Deutschland. They say I'm pretty decent. I'm Canadian and here we have to study French. It is so rife with exceptions and hard to pronounce. I took an introductory German class in high school and loved it immediately. German is so logical and it is phonetic. Partly because of ancestry and partly because when you say anything loudly in German it scares the crap out of little kids. Mainly because of words like Handschuh and Schildkröte, but also because of my German, Austrian and Swiss ancestry. I met a German person on a video game and we are really good friends now, so I decided to learn German for him and for school actually. I am part German, but my interest is due to my 19-year-old daughter who started Skype dating a young man in Germany. She moved there and they are now engaged. He's a great man, his parents don't know a lot of English, and I thought with my daughter learning the language it would be both nice and beneficial to learn it too. Thanks for your videos. They help explain things in a much more logical way. You're great. My husband and I saw some of your videos on YouTube last year. We really enjoyed watching them. My husband is battling stage 4 lung cancer. He always wanted to go to Germany. We decided to take a European vacation last October while he was strong enough to travel at the time. We learned some German words and phrases from your videos. We thank you for teaching us about your language and culture. We had the best vacation of our lives. I will never forget it. Bless you and your family, Dominic. Merry Christmas. Hey Kelly, I just wanted to let you know, again, I know I said it in the comments already, that I'm thinking of you and your husband, and I'm sending all the positive energy that I can muster towards him, and I hope that he can beat this. I know he can beat this. He will beat this. So thank you for posting this. It takes a lot of courage. And I'm glad that I could help you guys out a little bit. I started learning German through Viva TV in the early 90s. I knew how to speak the language long before I got the opportunity to visit Germany myself. I was an exchange student in Thüringen, and later I studied German at the University of Oslo as part of my teacher training. The last 5 to 6 years I have taught gymnasium and secondary school classes here in Norway. Don't hate me, Tokyo Hotel. Their music started it when I was 12. I read magazines, watched ZDF, WDR and read books. Now it's 13 years later, I no longer listen to Tokyo Hotel, but I do like German/Germany. The new German obsession are the pretzels, and I continued reading/watching movies in German. I grew up across the street from 3 Swiss boys who spoke German, and they were like brothers to me. I wanted to learn German after their relatives from Switzerland came to visit, and the youngest one taught me a sentence to say to them. When I saw how the relatives reacted, I thought I had mispronounced something. However, one of the boys told me I had said it perfectly. Hello. I'm an asshole. That one cracks me up every time I read it. Oh, thanks for that, guys. Let's end this video on a positive note. It's always good. And if you want to read all of the comments that were posted, well, it's a lot of comments. So you can find them on my Facebook page, Get Germanized. It's over 100 comments if I remember correctly. I've read them all. I think I've liked them all. And these are kind of like random highlights, so if you want to read the rest of them, like I said before, you can find them on my Facebook page. Of course, if you're interested in reading comments in general, you can check out my other social networks like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube. Obviously, you're just checking out YouTube right now. Great! One step further to checking me out. Whatever. But anyway, guys, I thought this was really interesting. I mean, I make this channel to teach German and the German culture and show you my life here in Germany and on my travels, but I don't really know exactly why you there watch this channel. So now we do, at least for some of you guys, because the others that don't follow me on Facebook probably haven't gotten the chance to speak out, and now it is your chance, because you can comment underneath this video and let us know why you are interested in the German language and culture. Why would you learn German? What? Crazy! Learning German, really? But yeah, I'm interested, and if you enjoyed the answers, if you enjoyed this video idea, if I should do this kind of community video more often, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. That's always very appreciated and helps me out a bunch. Support me on patreon.com/getgermanized if you like, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.